All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. This is my name is Shannon with Fidelity National Title. Thank you very much for everyone coming to the class. Share your hour, 1 hour with me during this holiday time. For past this year, for everybody, we know it's a very crazy year. And we've been, because of the social distancing, so a lot of our practice is come to online or goes through the Zoom. So a lot of you guys, I'm not sure, let's see. And I see some of you guys has been on my Zoom training class since March 13. I start technology change real estate industry Zoom training from March this year. So for many of you guys, if you have been my class, you know we've been share a lot of new technology and share a lot of the resources and also mobile device application to helping our real estate agent during the regular business practice. So for prepare our next 2021, and we more and more realize how important we have to understand and to use this technology in our real estate practice in future. So for last week, we talked about this whole show and tell toolbox in Chinese. So today I'm going to explain all the program from A to Z and in English. Hope you guys will be find those technology programs and tools very useful for prepare your 2021. So without further ado, we're going to start. And I'm going to start share my screen from, let's see. Okay, I'm going to share my first program. And today we're going to cover a lot of programs. I believe around 6 websites and also 3 applications for the mobile device. So for those of you guys, if you never been my training, it might be a little bit overwhelming. So I suggest you put just piece of paper or pencil and write down if any of the program you want me sign you up with that account. And I need you identify which program, which website you want me set up account for you. And obviously today is not the training and we're not going to any further for each program. However, I just want to highlight the functionality or the most important part of this program to help in our business. So I will go a little bit faster than normal since we cover a lot, but just show and tell what we need and also to helping us. Okay, I'm going to close down my video since it will be, take a lot of internet speed. So I'm going to stop my video and here we go. The first program we're talking about is shetitle.com. The another word actually is a Fidelity Passport website. And this program, after you log in, each of you guys will have a username. And I see many of some of you guys online. I saw it's, been my training before. So you see this website is called Fidelity Passport. What this website does is they provide you all the public information for the property. For listing agents, for a selling agent, if you're listing agent going to the listing presentations and you need to get a property profile, right? You need to find out what's the liens on title. You need to save your time and energy, not to working on some new listing and you find out there's some problem on the title when you open the escrow. So I'm going to quick go through this program. Let's see, we have, I just put up there's a new listing. It's called 1353 Bellwood. This is a listing I just random put online and in the city of San Marino. So, okay. So when you put a property's address and the system will give you full property information and also including their tax information and including their past transaction information. I know some of you guys already have our account, and recently we upgrade the program in the newer version. So you can see the layout, it will be different. Excuse me, it will be different. And also we add some new feature on that. You can check the property transaction history. You can see the tax information. And this is a new feature. I want to brought it up for you guys. You can actually input the new transaction, the price, and to find out what the next year property tax for the new owner after the purchase. So this is a great feature. I just want to send it to your just want to show you guys. And if we need to get a property profile, you just hit get now. And then the system will give you the property profile informations. And the system's running. We just wait a little bit and we will see. Okay, come on. Okay, and here we will see the property profile information. As we mentioned, we recently upgraded this system. So we put all the very important information on the first page, such as property profile and the lot, public information, owner's information, and also the sales informations and the lien information. This is one thing. It's a lot of our listing agents really, they're looking for. They want to see what's the current outstanding lien and what's the loan information. Obviously, they have a public information, and here's the tax information. If you're representing the buyer, you input a new purchase price, and that will give you the new property tax breakdown in the next section. So this is a current property information. And during this tax, right now it's a property tax season. So a lot of agents, if you guys, you have a client, you help them purchase a property for this year, and they probably not get the property tax bill in their mailing address. The property tax bill probably will send the previous seller. So if your represented buyer close the deal this year, you need to remind your clients, hey, don't forget to pay your property tax. And how to get a property tax, and you can get from our website, this website, to put out those information. Obviously, this is the general for all the selling agent, listing agent, buyer agent. If you need, you're in the business, the property information's resource account, you need to ask your title rep, I would love to work with you, but if you have your preferred title company to work with, which is fine, you ask that title company set up account for you, because those give you the public information about the property information and the tax information, comms, transaction information, and plat map, all those in one. And here we also have a transaction information, because you need to see if any title has been transferred during the last full value transfer. So therefore, you will not get surprised during the escrow. So this is the website we're talking about is called Fidelity Passport. Obviously, there's more, but this is overall. I just want to let you know what's the major functionality of this website. And next website I'm going to introduce to us is Breakthrough Broker. Okay, somebody sent the private question, and if you guys have a question, we will leave at least 10 minutes in the end of the section, and we answer all the questions. For all the website we covered today, they are helping you every angle of your business practice. So if you really you think we need to get more detail for each website, and I have a separate training, then you can ask me afterwards. Okay, so today we just show and tell each website. And second website is called Breakthrough Broker. Breakthrough Broker is all-in-one real estate agent marketing platform. Another word, I always make an example for this platform is just like a big library for our real estate agent. Why I say that? Because they can cover our marketing. They get all the templates, marketing information, flyer, brochure, postcard, door hanger, open houses items, and they also help us with social media. You know, we have I have a separate training about the social media. You know, everybody, we understand now how important the social media marketing and social media communications, between our client and us. So they also give you social media planning, because each of real estate agent, you're your own boss, right? You're your own entrepreneur. You need to planning your business because you're a business owner for your real estate business. And they gave you the planning and gave you lead gen for the marketing. Obviously, the technology, that's as a whole we're talking about these days, because it's really where, whether you like it or not, I've been in business since 2000. I see the full circle, and I've been title business for 19 years. We see a lot of changing throughout the years, and a lot of program I used to, working with our client. That's very limited, a handful program we can helping our agents. But now these days, I do more training than technology than I do training on the title side. So which means this is very important in our real estate community. So the tech, they also gave you information about technology, obviously inspired with each, since we're business owner, we always have to motivate ourselves, and they have a different, a section for just to try to motivate ourselves. So this breakthrough broker is a whole-in-one for the real estate agent. But what we need the mostly for this property, for this website is, let's see, we are new. Some of you guys might be, in a business after, 2008, and you see there's a new agent lately I've been worked with, and they're a little bit nervous what they need to talk to the client, or how they can present themselves in the most professional way. So this program that gave you that professional package. Okay, why I say that? Okay, let's see if you're going to get a listing, right? You got your friends or your relative sent you the, or you get a lead online. And when you want to get the listing presentation, did you see the search bar? They gave you listing presentation. So they have all the templates for the listing. If any of the listing agent, you need to use this package to, make yourself more professional way. And we have all the listing agent need in this section. And you can go through all the informations and to find out which flyer is best for you, for like if you want to go to open houses, you want to get a listing, and also the seller's roadmap. I always encourage my agent to put up, print out like 10 or 20 of this seller's roadmap. This is the whole process as a seller. If they want to sell in the property, what the steps they probably will go through this whole process. So, and with your branding, because this is my account, when I click this seller's roadmap, and the system will show me with my own branding, the seller's roadmap. So for some of you guys, you just print it out. If you're going to the listing, or you're going to just in a coffee shop, somebody, stop you for, if they're overheard your real estate agent, they might ask you a question. This is your great flyer to send, give to somebody as information, and they always have your branding. This is just example I just want to share with you guys. And if you are as a buyer, you're doing the, you represent the buyer, then the system have a buyer's package, and they give you everything what you work with buyer with. Let's see the buyer's package. They have buyer's roadmap. They have buyer's hunting, house hunting checklist. And okay, I think my system is kind of a little bit slow today, but okay. Just a little patient with me. And here we have a buyer's package, right? So we click buyer's package and system will give us, okay, what does the buyers need? And you have a buyer's presentation templates, and they have complete buyer's package. They including buyer's checklist, they including house hunter checklist, buyer's roadmap, all in one is in this, and the buyer's questionnaire. Because if you work with buyer, and we will have later, we have another apps try to helping the selling agent how to hold your buyer as, you know, as much as accountability. Because, you know, we all know the buyer, they're not just working with you. When they buy in the house, they might have a, you know, other couple of agents, and even worse, some of you know, I got this story of my agent. They showing the house for this buyer for a few months, and in the end, the buyer, you know, went to other realtor to write up an offer. So things like that, we needed something to hold our buyer as accountability. At the same time, you show your profession. You put out this, you know, the buyer's questionnaire. You find out where their motivation at. Are they qualified for their loan? Are they, you know, able to move forward, and where's the mind at? So all those informations in the Breakthrough Broker, we give you all the templates and the marketing templates and also infographic information. So overall, that's your library as a real estate agent. So this is called Breakthrough Broker, okay? Obviously, again, we're not you know, training for each program, but we do just give the highlight of each program. And next one, this Fidelity Total Farm. Fidelity Total Farm, that's by far its most smartest farming system in the industry. As I mentioned earlier, I've been in this business for, you know, quite a while. And in the beginning, all the other agents, they come to me, ask for farming, and I will ask, okay, which zip code, which city, how many bedroom, how many bathroom, how big the property, the living square footage you're looking for. And then they send me, they send me the information, criteria, I send it to my farm department, and then I email back with Excel. That's about it. That is what we have been helping our agent for the farming. That's a list they get from title company, but not anymore from 2000, I can see 2017. And we use, and literally, I gave a training for one of the other broker, and the broker, he said that he wants to jump out from his chair, because this is how much been changing, and from a data analytic system to into our farming. What it does is, okay, for any of your our friends online, if you have done farming in the past, and you will see huge difference. But for those of you guys has never done farming, you just heard about farming, and this is right now, this is time for you to do farming, because the farming, that is how you make your professional as, you know, professional realtors. Because listing agent, they drive the market, they drive the market, right? Especially now these days, we know the inventory is low. Our real estate, the selling agent, you write up so much offer, always get a bit from multiple offer situation. And for listing agents, you need to get more listing, because listing just selling so quickly. I got an agent yesterday, last night, called me. He sold his listing in 3 days, 16 multiple offer. And I received the postcard from my neighborhood. There's one house, like a 4 or 5 house down the road. They open escrow with $100,000 more with the multiple offer. This is a crazy market with short of inventory. So we need to do farming. And what this system does is, you can create a farm right through this system. This Total Farm is our Fidelity, the cloud data system, and we will create your own cloud in our big master system. So if you set up this account, this is my account. you can put your property address, your listing, if you want to do the farming, right? What is our earliest? Is that Bellwood, I think. Bellwood, yes, this is earlier. We use this listing as an example. And you can just get all the, you can just highlight and find the farming yourself and to put up all this data. And the system will tell us, okay, I want to get a farm, I want to get a single family house. And this system will give you a capability. You can just put all this 527 record right off your account. So this is your new listing, right? So you put your new listings address on there. I agree to use the agreement for user data. So this 537 records, that is how we put it from a farming department and send to the agent. But right now you can put everything right on your computer screen. And the most impressive and the most we got excited about it is because we do not want your, wasting your 527 records, because this is how normally our top producer use. They use 527 records, then send the postcard, and that's roughly around $500. That's your monthly farming budget, but it's not each of our realtor, especially our new licensee just came to this industry. There's a quite, be fair, that's a quite high budget for the monthly. So now the system, the beauty of this system is you do not need to send a postcard for this whole 527 records. How many you need to send? Because this is a smart system, right? Earlier we mentioned about it. It's a smart target system. So the system will gathering all the homeowners has been transferred their title, basically all the sold records in the past 12 months. We're gathering all those information and we analyze and also bring other resources in the system. And now we will tell you, okay, you do not have to farming 500 plus records. You just need a farming 47 records. It's now your farming looks more affordable now, isn't it? Because you don't have to spend the 500, but $50, I think for every real estate agent, you need to get at least a part of the marketing expenses. So this is a system give you the capability. We try to save your time and to give you maximum result. It's like I make this example seems to works. So I will also share with you guys. It looks like our agent is a fisherman, and this total farm, all the homeowner is like a big ocean. So our total farm is like your GPS system on your ship. Then we will tell you, okay, which section of this whole ocean that have the most fish. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean other area does not have a fish. It just tell you, okay, this area have the most fish, and you should, you should go there to fishing. And that's what I think that is sample what we try to explain in a simple way. So from Fidelity Total Farm, and obviously there's more information in there. I normally spend 2 hours just to teach our agent how to use this system. But for the highlight of this Total Farm, it's give you the target area to farming your listing. And selling agent might ask me now, say, hey, Shannon, this is only for listing agent? No, it's also for selling agent. If you're representing the buyer and you're, like we already mentioned, your offer get outbidded so many times, and your buyer need, frustrated. They want to get, buy their house. And you also can use the area which is your buyer want to buy. Let's see, they want to buy San Marino certain area, or Arcadia certain area, or Eastwell, or Rancho Cucamonga. You just can go to the buyer's area and put out those data, and through the same process, and you farming those people's homeowners, obviously use the stay years section, and we give you most potentially those homeowner might put their house in the market next 6-12 months, and then you need to find out, okay, I'm going to farming this homeowner, let them know I have a buyer waiting to buy, and they're pre-qualified. They already had the lender checked out their affordability. So this is a different way how to farming. Obviously, farming is different. People doing farming, they're doing postcard, and there's many ways to do farming. This is a list we send you. We will tell you, okay, here's the area you can get the most fish, but you have to go fishing. Okay, so this is a system we will give you the capability after you put up all those data, and you can download to CSV, that's a Excel, and you can export to CoreFact, that's the next program I'm going to talk about it. That is all-in-one postcard directly mailing farming system. And obviously you also can do Facebook, download the Facebook audience. If some of you guys, into the Facebook ad manager, and we also can compatible with Facebook business page to find a homeowner on the Facebook. We're in the social, there's a social medias marketing on this section as well. And we have a different major, franchisee with their in-house CRM system. We can input there, and you can send your email, you can print the label, and you also can get merge letters. Merge letters is the system have a built-in letter, 70 different letters templates for you to use, okay? And also we have trend report under this system. If you need to get, some of you guys, if you are on my email list, and you can see I send out every month, I send out market data trend report. They tell you how many property been sold, condo been sold, all this data is in one. So this is Fidelity Total Farm, okay? For helping our real estate agent to farming your area. Farming is fundamental. And earlier we mentioned about it, there's people, but farming also is, it depends on your personality. Somebody, they want to use postcard, which is most, I'm sure if you're on your house, you probably will receive some of postcard, newsletter. I receive from my local realtor all the time, their postcard, their newsletter, their all the information. So all this is for direct mailing. That's what we call. And some of agents, they maybe do the door knocking, and some of them do cold calling, and some of them send letters. So it's a different way to farming. So next program I'm going to talk about it is one of those farming options, which is called CoreFact. CoreFact, earlier we mentioned about, this is for postcard directly mailing. What it does is, let me just sign in under my account first. CoreFact is one of a vendor, they're associated with Fidelity, and they're just on our vendors list for past few years. What this company does is they have online account, and you can send out all your direct mail postcard in the one spot. It's like all in one. They design, they print your postcard, then they send out to all the homeowners which you list in your list. So obviously postcard, that's the biggest in their system. Obviously they have a different thing, okay? And we're just going to look at the postcard. In the postcard, they have just listed, just sold, proof production, market, and social media is very big hit, and also hot market. That's right now we're in. I've just clicked hot market just for example. And what it does is they have all the templates. This is a postcard site. You pick up your postcard site, different sizes. You pick up yours, and then they have templates here. All the templates. Let's see, we are right now. Okay, sold and in counting. Okay, let's just get this one. Or they have different, markets hot. I have more buyers. Things like those different designs, and they have tons of design in the system. You can pick one, and here's their pricing. All the pricing's transparency posted online, and you can just go ahead, check out your pretty much how the pricing for your market pieces. And that's a front page. Then you just pick a back page. I just pick one with a map. The reason I always recommended my client to use the map in the back, because they have a capture technology behind this map. Once the people will go, we just talk along the way we're doing this design. As you see, they have they already pre-designed. So you just upload a picture, which is your house picture. Is sold above asking price, or you put the house address, or how many offers they've been, multiple offer you've been received. And this is all the templates, very easy to use. And this is front page and a back page. Earlier I mentioned about I encourage our agent use the map, because what happened, this map, the computer system automatically generating the map around the home address. So if it's sent to my home, this map will be my nearby map. If sent to yours, then the map will be around your house. And then if I'm not able, I don't feel I'm not selling my house now, but I'm curious, I'm curious about my house, what's its market value, and I go to realestatehomeprice.com, and this key code is customized for each homeowners. So if I'm input this key, and system will capture my information and will send it back to you, which is a sender. So that is why we call this a capture technology. And we know if somebody received your email and go to the realestatehomeprice.com, and their information will be on your lead section. They will right back to your account. So okay, 123 Main Street, Shannon, he checked received my postcard, and she checked online. And then maybe I should send another newsletter, or send it to, okay, market update in your neighborhood, because I'm interested, right? When I'm interested, and you need to follow up with me again. So this is farming. Farming is a very consistency and a frequency marketing, action. You need a constantly action, and also you need to follow up your lead. That is very important in our marketing, especially in a farming system. So this is how the core fact does, and this is just give you a little bit idea how you can use this system. And once you send a continue, and you just use the existing list. And this list, if I have existing list, I have those existing list, which is I did the text last time, and I can add it. But if I'm using Fidelity Total Farm, earlier we mentioned about it, and you can download, if you want to send it to this San Marino 47 records, because on the system showing they might be due, the house might be on the market next 6 to 12 months, and then you can download the core fact. When you download the core fact, that's lead is compatible with core fact contact format. So you can upload here, and then let's see, I just use my existing list. So I add my existing list, and then they will tell you, okay, it's 25, and send me the sample. I can send myself a sample, and just hit continue, and then that's it. You just put your credit card, and this core fact, they will print this postcard and send it to 26 records. We just put in the system. So this is called one-stop shop for the direct marketing for the postcard. that is compatible with our farming system. If you're doing farming for postcard, and this is very quick, go through here to get the data and go to CoreFact to send it out. Altogether, if you know you're doing, and it takes 10 to 15 minutes, you can finish whole process. It's not like before. I remember when I just started in the business, I used to, back then, still legal, the title rep help agent to create the flyers, postcard. Now everything's online. We got everything's easy to use online. Oh, by the way, earlier we mentioned about the breakthrough broker. If the breakthrough broker, once you have account, and the breakthrough broker has automatic package of a flyer, postcard, everything in 24 hours after you input a new listing. Okay, let me just repeating myself again. Earlier, I forgot to mention, this is a great feature about the breakthrough broker. If you have the new breakthrough broker account first, obviously I need to sign you up first, and this system sync in with your local MRMLS system. So if you have a new listing input to your local MRMLS system, and the right next day, you will find your My AMP's report. And this report, they have all the flyers, postcard, social medias. You can put it out and use it right away on your WeChat, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, wherever you're active on the social. And this is great feature we can use. So that is for marketing. And this is for postcard mailing, direct mailing. Okay, it's very I hope I'm not confusing everybody, but I just want to let you know the breakthrough broker is a library for the real estate agent, marketing, everything. CoreFact just is like one shelf in the library, okay? Because their main purpose or function is for helping you to send a postcard most the quickest way and a more efficient way. And then it will be very convenient, send it out to you. So that's what CoreFact does. And breakthrough broker is all in one 360-degree to help you in the real estate development, not real estate business development. So that is how we differentiate these two programs. Okay. Next program website I want to share with everybody is called IV Data. What the IV Data does is Fidelity Total. Remember we mentioned about the Fidelity Total Farm. This is farming system, right? After farming system, you want to send those postcards to those people, and we use CoreFact. That's as early we mentioned about, right? And IV Data, this is the system this is new program. We have not been talked too much in the past because this program may be just 1 month new with Fidelity. We recently collaborate with this company. They own about, I think they told us about 1 billion homeowners' email and phone numbers, okay? So they're largest and they own their own data. Basically, they're helping our real estate agent. Let's see, you want to do farming cold calling, okay? You said, okay, Shannon, I don't want to spend $50 a month. I just want to do my cold calling. I just want to get a phone number, or that's for farming perspective. Or let's see, I constantly have an agent come to me and say, Shannon, can you find a phone number, email for this particular address? Why? Because I got the listing, and the listings are R3 zoning, and I want to get next door also listing. Maybe we combine, there will be much better, development for my developer, and I need to reach out the homeowner. Or sometimes your buyer, right? Your buyer wants to buy some houses, they couldn't find it, but they look at one, they drive by the street, they see this house looks like empty, and they say, okay, Mr. Realtor, can you find this address? I want to buy this house. So we have a different inquiry from our client. And the same as me, you know, I'm a title rep. So a lot of my clients, they come to me and say, Shannon, can you find this information? Can you find that information? And now we gave these resources, we empower to you. What we do is IV data, obviously they collaborate with Fidelity, and we set up account for our real estate agent. If you have this account, I will, after I signed you up with this account, and every month you will have a 50 free searching from IV data. Okay, and obviously they can do the map search. Map search is for the cold calling agent. If you want to do cold calling, you can put the address. Let's do this address again. Bellwood. This is we use this as this is Bellwood, right? The system will tell you Bellwood. This is in San Marino. Okay, if you want the quarter miles radius, and system will find about 400 records. This is you do cold calling, let's say, but you want to say, okay, you know what? I want to have a pool. The property has a pool, and they have 134. So they count how many homeowner has pool, and they will find their phone number and email, and then you can do cold calling, or you can do the single search. Okay, let's see, we do 1354 Bellwood, and the system will give you the single search information. They check the property information. This is my account, so I have 50 free for this account too, and they will tell you owner's information, and this is their email address, and this is phone number. Okay, so basically IV data is provide the homeowner's phone number and email. However, there's no 100% accuracy, no 100% match rate, and they give us their match rate in a national level is 88% match rate and 75% accuracy rate. So which means if you find 100 records, maybe you only get 88 records can find, rest of 12 record cannot. And out of 88, they have 75. This is average status, just want to let you guys know. So this is for very straightforward, is for real estate agents, homeowners, your phone number and email search. This is called IV data, okay? And next system I'm going to share with everybody is called HomeBot. HomeBot is very, what I'm going to explain that is HomeBot is very simple. It's like a minimum cost of a CRM system. With $22.50, you can keep your up to 500 homeowners. Not a referral, it's like a customer relationship management. What it does is for your clients has been work with you. It's not for the lead gen. It's not for farming. Okay, this is for if you have you already have a client, you help them selling a house, or you have a client, you help them buy a house, and after that you put those clients' information into the system, and system every month they will send the homeowner their own house digest financial report around their house. So in other words, it's a very simple CRM system, and they automatically send this report to the client. I'm just log in, let you guys see how the report looks like it. I pay $22.52. I'm not a real estate agent, but I pay the $20.50 every month because I need to do this presentation for my clients, and you know, most of you guys need to know what this report's about. Okay, this report is for helping you branding yourself and try to bring more referral clients. Okay, I add a home. This is what I did last week. You can add any clients and put their name, email address, and the property address. And after we add a home, this is what I did last week. actually last Friday when I'm doing this presentation. And then they gave you, okay, I put the, seller, a Smith, and this is property address. And then we will review this property report. This property report will send to your client every month, okay? And this house will be just around their house. And then this is the report looks like. When you send them the email, and they will be say, hi, obviously I put a seller, okay? If you send it to me, hi Shannon, this is your current house report and tips on how to save money, and call me or email for further question. So what this program does is we want to remind your client, your data system every month. You is the agent, you still in the business. So this is a great way to branding yourself and also remind your client, your past client, they already work with you in the past. So they know how you work, and hopefully, it was a happy transaction. And that way, obviously, if it's not, you will not put, their name on the system. Well, maybe you would, it's up to you. But what I'm trying to say is those people already work with you. So they know who you are, how you work. And then you just remind you're still in the business. Do you know, this is true, the true status I want to share with you guys. All the top producers, whether work with me or not work with me, or I heard with our company's colleague, most top producer or top team, 70% of their business from referral. Why? Because obviously they've been in business longer enough, and also they have more happy customers, and also they keep their relationship with their past client. A lot of this is what I see during so many training or so many, talking or conversation with my client, and a lot of realtors, okay, a lot. I'm not to give the, I'm not to point to anybody, but a lot of agents, they do not keep the relationship. They do not have, after they buy the house or sold a house, more than 50% or 70% agent, they do not talk to their client. They have not have any communication. Things like me, when I bought this house, my agent, since I bought this house until now, I haven't heard anything from him. So this is just, just for example, this is what our realtor really, you've been missing, because you need to connect with your past client. That's, we say this, your client data is like your client, your client base is like your client bank, because they send you the referral business. All the top producers, 70% from the referral business. So at least I want, you think what you have been, what you have been done to connect with past client. So this is why we say this is a very easy way, because you just set it up, you just add your client one time, and every month the system will send them automatically information about their house. Obviously, the people, they want to see their own house, and this is their house information. So if they don't want it, they're not interested, they're not going to unsubscribe you, because this system gave us the rate is people even don't care. Maybe they're not ready to sell or buy, but at least they will not disconnect the communication from you. One, because they're your past client. Two, all this data is about their house, right? If you send something to me, I'm not, I might not to selling the house, but at least I know, oh, if I get a 15 years raise and a 5 years ARM, or what's the equity on this house? And also interest went up, how many equity I have this house? And oh, I'm still on this page, I'm sorry. And then they give you extra months, extra money, and how they can save your interest. Also the shorten your long term. And also your equity, how you use your equity. If you buy a new house, how much, how big the house is, the house, the value you could afford, and investment property, rental property, selling the pocket, if you have an equity, the cash, how many there is. All those, you create this conversation with you and your client, okay? And we even give them if you put an Airbnb, how's your house will be worse if you want to put in the, I think Airbnb there somewhere. So this is a very simple way you give your past client a report to remind them, and also same time to branding yourself as, put your in their referral system. And that is a great, this is very underused, valuable information and website I want to share with you guys. Okay, so this is we are already covered in this 6 different websites. I hope by now you guys, I'm not confusing you too much, but once you constantly come back to, our training, I have a client, they come to my training since March 13th. That is my first, we locked down March 12th, and the 13th I already have my first Zoom up training online. So more they came and more they understand, and every time they got more information out of this. But for some of you guys, I understand you're busy, and I appreciate you make it today, but if you're a little bit overwhelming, which is okay, that's very normal, and just write down the website what you're interested, or maybe give you some kind of sauce, and we can go a little further, or you can come to my other training to go through. So this is what we talking about today. The first, we just quick recap, then I'm going to move to the mobile device. The first one is Fidelity Passport. It's to put up property, public information, and the title information, or liens, or property tax. Everything around title or everything around house is in this website. And next one, I share with you guys about a breakthrough broker. That is all-in-one real estate agent platform. It's like your own library online. You can put all the information there, social media, your listing presentation, your postcard, your open houses items, your guest registration, your house hunting checklist, your qualification for the buyer, and also even your newsletter. There's more than I know. I know I have an agent dig into this website for all kinds of stuff. The third one is we're talking about the Fidelity Total Farm. That's its most smart farming system by far in our industry. I'm not kidding. It's really, I'm very impressed myself when we first time doing training our own team. It gave you a capability and affordability to doing the farming, because in the past many years, it's consistency is key. The reason people not consistent because it's expensive, expenses every month, and it getting expensive over few months, and you feel it's like, okay, I didn't hear anything, but maybe you just 1 month away from you heard somebody's phone call from the homeowner or from your, within your farming area. So consistency is a key for farming. Now we make more affordable. You can use it and to save your time and try to get more listing. Obviously, the lead we put it out, and you can send it to those people by doing cold calling, by doing farming, the postcard or newsletter or letter, or even door knocking, and all kinds of option you can use it. One I mentioned about a core fact, that is give you one-stop shop for farming by postcard. So this is all those system has to be signed up. Okay, you have to have your own login. And then the next website we're talking about, Ivy Data, is helping agent to get owner's phone number and email in case you need to reach out. Because also we have, I got a require this morning, agents find okay, this is the expired listing in my area. My client want to buy it. So can you find out the phone number, email to me? And we can, then I can, okay, although I didn't find that email because they do not, it's not that listing, expired listing, he told me I did not find an email and I did not find the phone number for them. But I will go through different way to try to help them to marketing of those homeowners. So this is for cold calling people, or for you looking for homeowners phone number, email. This is a great site. And then The last not least is the more very affordable CRM system to keep your past client in your circle. Your sphere of influence is your future 70% of your business. If you take your business seriously, you need to start working on your client's data. And HomeBot gave you, that's why there's, it's like a robot. They gave you most easiest way or more, cost-friendly and automatically way to capture your past clients' attention. At least remind them you're in the business, okay? Because that's just how it is. So this is all 6 programs we mentioned today, all in one section. Obviously, each one of them I already got. There's each one of them. I'm not kidding. Each one of them normally I take 2 hours to talk about it, but today we just want to highlight each one of them, how that works, everything, and we can go into find which one is for your business. I'm not expecting you use all of them, but if you understand each one of them, the function and the feature or function, and at least they can help you when you need to find in those informations. Okay, and now I'm going to move to the mobile device. Obviously, agents, you guys every day, most times on you're outside the field. It's like me. I'm a title rep. I mean, before the pandemic, I'm outside every day. But now we're working from home or from the office, and we move a lot of things online. Before this, I come to your office to training. Now we're doing online. But for the agents, I don't, sometimes you're in the office at home to doing, but most of the time when you're during the business hours, you're outside and you also need those information. So we're not, counting you not using all those programs. So we create application on your mobile device and make your day more effective. Okay, and now I'm going to put my phone on the screen, share screen. Here we go. Okay, you guys see my phone, right? Okay, I think you guys already see my phone, right? Yes, no, maybe so? Yes. Okay, great. All right. So the first, thank you. So first application, I'm going to talk of 3 of them. The first one is Fidelity Total Title Force. Okay, Fidelity Title Force, this is a mobile device, is compatible with our first website called Fidelity Passport. Remember, that's for checking property information. So this is for checking your property information. If you're outside, your client want to see this property public record information, or you're outside, somebody call you, hey, I need you to come to my house. I want to sell in this house. And you need any circumstances, if you need to get a property information, and you can get on your fingertips. This is the same resource from your Bellwood. It's the same resource from website Fidelity Passport. This is your mobile device, mobile app compatible with Passport. So it's the same thing. We're talking about the same thing. That one you can check at home on the website, but if you're outside, and you can use this website to find this property information. So I put the property information earlier we mentioned about 1535 Bellwood, and you click information, and the system will pull up this property information for you, including public record, how many property, okay. They're gathering public record. There's a 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, and they give you, okay, their own owner's information is on the Spence Trust, and they give you information, how many bedroom, bathroom, and then they give you transaction history. So all the information earlier I'm presenting online, and you can get from this app when you're outside the field. Okay, so this is Fidelity and Fidelity Title Force. You can download this program from your Apple Store. If you're Android, you can go to Play Store to download this information. And this login information has to set up by me, okay? But I mean, not me, by Fidelity rep. You, if you work with other Fidelity rep, and you know, thank you very much. But you know, if you work with me, and we need to sign this up, this account up for you, because there's a lot of private information, as we mentioned. And by the way, as we're talking about private informations, is we protect homeowners' privacy. So we ask all our agents use this program more responsible. We hold this information with integrity. We help our clients to find a property. At the same time, we protect them as well. Okay, so just don't share your login information with others. This is transaction history. Obviously, then they have a comparable. They give you all the comps around this neighborhood. If this is for, you want a quick review, this is the information, the Fidelity Title Force will give you that capability. This is APP. The next APP I'm going to talk about it is Fidelity Agent One. This APP, if all of any of you guys, if you don't want to use any of the program we talked about before, at least you need to download this APP. This is most useful, the closing cost and the buyer's affordability, or your anything involved with real estate transaction, or refinance, those numbers. And this is our client they're looking for. Seller wants to know who's, how much they get after they're selling the house. Buyer wants to know how much monthly payments and how much money they need to bring to the escrow to close the deal. So this is working. It's almost every day. My agent, some of my clients, they almost use this every day. And I also want to let you know, earlier we mentioned about how we can hold our buyer a little bit of accountability. And also this program will help you to do that as well, okay? So when you're set it up, I will send this on my, if you're on my WeChat, if you're and I connected on WeChat, you can see on my WeChat, we posted the link to set up your account. For all the program, this account, only account you can sign up yourself because it's not privacy issues. You can use it, everybody can download. So only thing, if when you download it, you can see this is Los Angeles, right? This program is #1 downloaded closing cost program by real estate nationwide. It's #1 download program. So they have all the states. When you sign up this account, first of all, you need to find is California, Southern California. And then they will ask you the county. Even you work with Orange County, okay? This program for you to sign up is free. But if you want to get a free, you need to pick up a rep who cover your cost. You go into LA County and find a Shannon Heath. So you will be on my account in case you need to renew your account. I'm able to go to login. That's all I asked you to do. Then after that, if you're Orange County agent, after you signed it up, you can change back to Orange County. So all the property tax, all the default setup will be in Orange County, okay? So this is what I just want to give you guys a little reminder when you try to sign up this account. Next, we're going to see the buyer. We'll talk about the seller, right? Seller's net sheets. This is part of your listing presentation because you find the comps, you want to find out, you need to give the seller little information about roughly estimate cost, what's net they're gonna get, right? This is your part of your presentation. And then there's loan amount here. I put a $1 million just for the, as example. So broker fee is 5%. Obviously default 6%. I just changed it to 5%. This seems like average commission percentage. And property tax by default, we use LA County. Obviously, they have different city if you have if your property in the reflect to different city. And the loan amount, this will be on your seller's mortgage payments each month. But if you want to find out, let's see if you go into this listing presentation without even knowing this seller. So you can use a system to calculate their loan balance. How? Because we can see the original pricing, right? That's from my Fidelity Passport website. You can find, okay, they bought this property, let's see, it's 650. And back then we can see they're 20% down. All the information you can find from public property profile. And let's see, they bought about 10 years ago. No, not 10 years ago. Let's see, 5 years ago. And then that time, 5 years ago, that time probably is 4% interest rate. And the original loan they bought, let's see, 5 years ago is 2015. And then you hit compute, the system will give you, oh, this is current loan balance. Oh, sorry. No, I'm not going to use this. And go back. See the loan balance. The original home price is 650. Okay, 20% down and 4% interest rate. And then when you can compete, they will tell you, okay, the current balance pretty much this, and you just use it, and they'll automatically calculate your loan balance. And when you hit compute, and then they will tell you what's a net. They come to the in the net pocket to the seller. And on the right-hand side, you can email, you can post, you can send a Snapchat to your client. Okay, this is on the seller side. And on the buyer side, this is seems most people they use it because of, you know, the buyer agent, the buyer wants to know. And also listing agent also can use this section. We use the same price, that's $1 million. Down payment, let's see your buyer is 20% down, or the convention is in general, this is a very convention loan, 20% down. And right now interest rate 2.875. That's its average, national average interest rate. If you already have your buyer qualified interest rate, you just put your qualified interest rate. Let's say your buyer qualified 2.5, then you just put a 2.5, okay? And then you hit compute, all the tax, city tax, HOA, if you buy condo, they might have a HOA, and they have an annual or monthly. You put that information there and you hit compute. And now the system will tell you, okay, your monthly payment is 44, and you bring to the cost will be 220, 871. And on this section, we have, this system has a great function, feature. This feature is only this company has it. What it does is this two number, they can come, you can add the two number, and if you added the monthly payment, then automatically will change the bring to the cost number. Okay, I'll just, when you see this added, okay, let's see your buyer does not pay $44.70. She or he might not qualify this monthly payments. They want to $3,500, and then they bring to the cost, they need to bring more down payment to the cost. Okay, let's see if they do not want to bring everything cash up to front, they just want 150, and then the monthly payment will go up. So this two number is a great conversation. Sometimes your buyer, you know, that's what they're in their mind. They might not ask you, but you can ask them, are these monthly payments affordable, or you already pre-qualified for the lender? This is okay. Or do you have more cash? You want to bring more cash, or you want to save more cash up front? So all these two numbers, they can convert one another by changing one number. And on the right-hand side, this system, there's a lot of function. I just want to give you a quick, they can send a full report. It also can send a GEO report. I just look at the full report. The full report is a free, this a free version is already enough for us. Obviously, you know, they're developer, they want to get more upgrade version. So they have a upgrade in the app. You do not have to use it now unless you wanted to. But meanwhile, I just want to let you guys know, you just use a free version. It's more than enough we need. And here they give you full report, closing costs, buyer's convention loan information, and also monthly payment information, prepaid cost, closing cost. everything in one with disclaimer, with your branding, your logo, your everything. So this is a great way, you know, this is what I always try to tell my client. Doesn't matter you've been in business 30 years, you've been in business 3 years. All the information, the details shows your difference and separate yourself from the rest of, you know, realtors, because you need to present yourself in the most professional way. And even for the closing, you know, for the closing costs, and see how easy that is. They'll give you all the detailed information about how much they buy, how much down payment, and what's the closing cost and everything else. And then on the left-hand side, if you can see the English, right? And system will give you 13 different language. You can convert to this closing cost to different language. Let's see, you know, I know a lot of my community, they speak Chinese. So we can convert from Chinese, and then they'll become Chinese. And if your client working with Vietnamese or Japanese, Korean, or Polish or German, you can change all those data to their language. So this is the great feature, especially for our agent, if you want to send this closing costs to your client, and they have different format. And one of our client, they want to send it to WeChat. You also can send to WeChat. You go into WeChat, click more, and they have a WeChat function. Don't go this first WeChat, okay? It's not compatible. And you go copy to the WeChat. Do you see here? You can see copy to the WeChat, and that will send it to your client's WeChat. Or if you want to send it to them by email, you can give them email. If your client, they don't care much, you know, I lately, and some agent, they just want to use text, and you just send them text. The text will be just screenshots this section to send the clients a text. So there's so much, you know, convenient and very easy to communicate in most professional way with your client. And this applications totally help you to do that. And earlier I mentioned about, remember I mentioned about how the buyer agent working with buyer, and the buyer, they're, you know, they might not be loyal to you. One of my agents use this program to save part of his commission. What it does is how many of you guys going to weekend open house to see review a house with your buyer, right? I'm sure a lot of you guys do. And when you're going to the see the houses whole day, you see houses maybe 4, 5, 10, 11. And end of the day, your client might be, you know, you're tired driving around the town, and your client's tired, you're talking whole day. And end of the day, I'm not blaming you if you feel tired, and I'm not blaming you if you feel very exhausted. If your client asks you again, say, hey, Shannon, do you know we saw this house? What's that house cost? And what is that house, you know, they ask more information about the review because they forget. And they, you know, it's normal, we're human. I'm sure what we talk everything today, this 90 minutes, I think 3 days later, you guys will forget at least 80% or 90%. That's normal, that's just human, right? And what my agent does is every open house, and let's see if his clients like this house, right? They see 10 of them, maybe 5 of them or 6 of them. The buyer, they show more interest that. So what she does is, this is he will send to every buyer this closing cost, and also they compare, you know, closing cost, monthly payment. After he put this, and he'll put a property detail. Did you see here? There's a property detail. He put a Mr. Buyer. Let's see, Mr. Buyer is Mr. Chen, okay? Or Wang, whoever, or Mr. Buyer. They put the buyer's name on there, and they put the property address. I have one built-in address. Let's see, this is the address they just reviewed. And then they put the property photos, okay? So they put a camera, this is photo. They put the photos. This is like, for example, that's your client like to see the kitchen. And you use this photo, And this photo automatically, they're going to the system. This is their, you pick two picture. Obviously you can pick three. One picture is they like it, the kitchen, they like it. And the picture is, let's see, the floor plan or the bathroom, they do not like it. The sink, they do not like it. So you put there. And my client also put one of the picture with, you know, partially their clients in there. So after they save it, they will tell the client, hey, Mr. Buyer, can I, you see, everything's already here. And then the property information is also here, Mr. Buyer. And then she will send this email to her client, or his client, okay? She send an email, and then there will be Shannon. I'll send to myself. So that we have a time when they send it. And the buyer, obviously, you know, when you represent the buyer, say, hi, hello, Mr. Buyer. This house looks like you like this, you don't like this. I'm going to send you an email with, you know, what you like, what you don't like. And you always can remind you when you come back to, you know, refresh your memory about the house you have to review because you want to, you know, you want to think about it, which house you want to make an offer. So in this way, and you have an email to prove you show this house to your client, to your buyer. So this is a great program. You know, in a way, you actually holding your buyers accountability, and you have, you're the one to show their house. Let's see if 2 months later, they want to hire somebody else to write up offer for this house. And I don't think, you know, if you can talk to, you know, the other agent's broker with this email to prove you're the person to show the house first, and I think you earn yourself, you know, piece of commission on that transaction as well. So this is just want to, you know, obviously this is not the main purpose of this application. However, we will help you to give your, you know, to give you the reward you deserve if you use this program as part of your presenting yourself as a professional agent and part of your work you have done. And why not? So this is this is how actually this story is my agent shared with me. That's why he's you know, he says he was very happy with this, just for this closing cost alone save him, you know, the commission from that deal, because the buyer asked the buyer's niece, a new licensee, write up offer for my agent who showed her the property as first place. Okay, obviously this program has more information on the calculator. They have buyers affordability, rent versus buy, all those you can use for social media, and you can use for infographic. To use all this, they automatically put in the report, and looks very presentable. Let's see, we have rent versus buy. Just quickly, current rent, let's see, 35, and the house is 650. And if you put a down payment, 20% down, let's see, 20% down. Oops, sorry, 20% down. And then you just hit compute, and the system will automatically generating a rent versus buy data for you. So you can post it to your first time home buyer. You can post on your Facebook to create, you know, the conversation on the social media, or create some kind of topics and have a client come to talk to you. Or you have a listing, is first time home buyer listing. You think that's a great listing for the first time home buyer to purchase, and you can use this as your newsletter and to capture more buyers for your listing and end up as due agent for this transaction. So there's some endless possibility and the creativity in the marketing world and around our real estate practice. So I'm hoping what we have been talking about today, this is, okay, I don't want to take too much time because I want to save some time for the questions. And so we're hoping all those programs will helping our agent in your next year practice to make yourself more professional and save you more time and save you more money. And ultimately also at the same time, you can bring your own business, okay? The last one, I'm just very quick go through. This is called Fidelity Total Farm. This is the app is same as what we talk about on the website, Total Farm. What this Total Farm does is they give you the information for just for the function. If you want to walking, see, this is just now we're just generating this this farm, right? Let's see if you want to do door knocking, and you just click in the Total Farm, and then the system will give you the automatically will design your door knocking route. So you do not have to go, go to here, go there, then you just come and come back and forth for your door knocking. And if you go into door knocking this area and you just click start door knocking, and system automatically will give you a starter point, then you just slice the screen and they will tell you where you need to go. And if you talk to this person, they tell you owner Alfredo, and then you talk to him. If you want to make any notes, you can just make any notes on your phone. So it's easier for our homeowners if, for our realtors, if you want to door knocking to homeowners. Obviously, I don't think San Marino are allowed to door knocking. You might have to check with that, but this is just a different functionality, and also give you mobile device access if you want to look at your farming, or you want to look at your farming area. Because one of my agents doing the open houses, and obviously it's before pandemic, but now during this time, some of my agents also conduct virtual open houses, and sometimes also in the physical open houses. And she's already there, so she said, "Must well just do door knocking around my listing, let homeowners to know I have a new listing in the neighborhood." So she did just spontaneously, and she actually ended up to get another listing in the neighborhood. So, and now she switched her strategy. She feels that door knocking is not too bad. So this is what we're trying to presenting all those data, all those information and resources and tools to our agent. Hopefully you guys, can help you guys in your business, and ultimately can give you all this resource and tools, and to bring more business in your next year. So with that said, earlier we're talking about take your notes. But if in case you guys was not catching up, I'm sorry, maybe I'm talking a little bit fast. I did this list for you, and with my WeChat, most of you guys have my WeChat connection already. If you don't, this is my WeChat, we can connect online. Then we can talk details if anybody have any questions, and you'll always can find me through my phone, my email, or my WeChat. And I would love to work with you in next year or this year. I would love to work with you, and hopefully we can help you as your valuable business partner in your real estate business going forward. Okay, I'm going to look at some questions. If you guys have any question, you can unmute yourself, or you can also test in the chat box. We can go with, we can answer there. Okay, Jenny asked, "Hi Shannon, are those app work on the laptop too?" App is for your mobile device. Okay, that's an application for your mobile device. On the website, they have website version, which we just talked about earlier. We covered today SheTitle.com, Breakthrough Broker, Fidelity Total Farm, Core Fact, and IV Enterprise, which is IV Data, HomeBot. On the app is for your mobile device, Title Force, Fidelity Agent One, and also Fidelity Total Farm. So if anyone has any questions, or you want to set up any account, you need to send me email of your full information, everything, including your license number in the business card. And then we can able to send you up with for which program. You have to identify, tell me which program you want me signed up for, and then I will send request to sign up your account. Okay. Anybody have any questions? Okay, here's a question is asked if the any of this this website Breakthrough Broker cost any money? No, Breakthrough Broker is a free account. Okay, it does not cost you anything. All those from a lot of programs is it does not cost you guys. Obviously, it will cost us because realistically, it's really nothing for free. But we offer this free. We hope to create this opportunity and also at the same time to bring the great value for your business. And then ultimately, we're hoping we'll work together in your real estate transaction. So we will a lot of those program